One thing I wanted to ask you about as well is on YouTube, it feels like it's kind of like already like I feel like that it's kind of already died down. People stopped doing it, but for a while, I felt like there was so many videos coming out talking about like Ice Poseidon, documentary of Ice Poseidon, or the rise and fall of Ice Poseidon, or all that stuff. I feel like just by looking it up, there's probably like five, six different ones. And what was most, I guess, like interesting to me was one of the videos had like 100K views, and the dude had like 2.5K subs, and I'm like, and I look at the rest of his videos, they'll have like, a couple hundred views. I'm like, bro, just this subject alone is like, it kind of proves the whole the thing I said earlier about how like everyone kind of already knows about you, has heard your name or watched your stream, and now at this point people are just able to make like these documentaries about you and like get so many views. How does it feel to be on the other end of that, where you're like, everyone's just like, making documentaries about my life? When the first one comes out, it's probably cool, but once the seventh, eighth one comes out, you're like, bro, like this is gonna get a
Well,
hand.
at first it was cool, and then and then nowadays the documentaries they all just shit on me, so it's not very cool anymore. But uh, I mean, people love downfalls, right? People love to punch down on somebody when they're having a rough time,
That's true.
and it gets views, and people, because it makes people feel better about themselves, and the YouTubers get content out of it. I personally despise commentary channels because they never get any of the fucking details right, and they just like prey. They're like predators preying on everyone's fucking downfall, when one
Yeah.
day they're gonna have their own downfall, and then it's gonna happen to them. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like, it's fine. It's like the part of being a social media content creator.
Hmm.
It's just shitty, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I was talking about this with my girlfriend too, like a while ago, about how I feel like ever since the age of TikTok, it's kind of became a popular content form to expose or to find like old, weird tweets or comments about people and then make a video about it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the thing that kids notice goes the most viral, and I feel like kids, they want to go viral themselves, even though like they don't want to admit it to themselves or not, but like they will go out of their way to find a weird video or a weird comment or something like that, take it out of context just to make that video of like, Yuri said this one day, Yuri said that one day. And it's kind of like it's been leaked into our public, like just persona, or just like in public society of like, for everyone that uses internet, it's like kind of a go-to content creation style of a lot of people, which is, who can I expose, who can I make a video about? And like it's like, yeah, just kind of like documentary type stuff, but it's coming from non-documentarians who don't really do that good of research at the end of the day either. It's very interesting. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible, toxic environment, but
Mhm.
that's why you have to just not give a fuck. If you give a fuck, people will prey on that. Other content creators, viewers, everyone will prey on you if you give a fuck. But if you don't give a fuck, they can't do shit. Like, okay, dude, another content creator, what are they gonna say about me? I don't give a fuck. Oh, call me a racist, call me a scammer. I don't care. Like, who the fuck cares? Viewers are still gonna watch my content if it's good. I don't care. Say whatever you want. There's nothing they can't ever. I'm uncancelable because there's nothing they can say.
Exactly. That's the thing with content creators too, is like, if you actually have a whole community that supports you, you know what I mean? You're not relying on Pepsi to pay you monthly. You're not relying on Nike to pay you monthly. It's just like, if you actually have a community that fucks with you, you might have like 20 people that would be like, oh man,
I'm
that
gonna be
that
honest,
convinced
bro.
me. I'm out.
So you're right. I can't get sponsored by like Pepsi and shit, but I don't really need to, bro. Do you know how many motherfucking crypto bullshits in my DMs at all times gonna pay me? They're like, oh, 50K for a tweet, 100K for a tweet.
What the
I'm like, dude,
fuck?
you know what I mean? Like,
No
I don't
way.
do it currently because, I want to not get fucking destroyed on the internet. I don't really
Yeah.
care, but I would like to put out some content first before I'm just tweeting out fucking shit coins and bullshit. But yeah, one day I will, because that's free money and I don't care. Like, oh, somebody's gonna fucking shit on me for getting a free 100K fucking bag. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I heard you during your interview with Adam a while ago. I remember you said like at that time you were also getting like, advertisement deal propositions, but you were saying like, I don't want to take a weird one because I don't want to lose the trust in the community where they're like, oh, I'm just gonna get a weird ad this time or whatever. It's like you were talking about how like there was this you're trying to hold yeah, you just want to take, you don't want to alienate your viewers because of certain sponsors, right? Do you think that the crypto tweets could do the same thing?
no, I used to think that, but I don't think it would matter. Like, yeah, some people would be like, wow, I have no respect for ICE, but I don't really care about. I'd rather have 100K, not this random person's respect. And like I said, if the content is good, they're still gonna watch. I don't care if they respect me. I want 100K, and as long as they watch my content as well and give me that view, I don't give a fuck if they respect me.
Okay. Well, since we're on this topic, with the whole CX coin thing, right, and then the CoffeeZilla video and the way the CoffeeZilla interview went, it kind of like at the end of it, you get this vibe of like, oh, Ice just said, yeah, I did it, so what type thing, right? And whatever that may be, at the end of the day, I feel like the one thing that might come out, or the thought that might come out to a lot of people who watch that video is like, Ice does not care about his viewers or his whoever, his fans or whatever it may be. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a funny statement because I definitely am the content creator that has cared the most about his viewers out of any content creator. I don't know any other content creator that let viewers show up to his house, come into his house. I put everyone on that came over. I let them be fucking streamers. They made money. I let them do all that. Like, bro, I took photos with every single person. I took time out of my day to talk to every single person. I don't know any other content creator who does that. Content creators monetize the fuck out of their audience, and they just use their audience as like money bags. I at least took the time out of my day to meet the real person behind the fucking chatter. So I think that's funny that people like CoffeeZilla come up with those narratives because that dude literally like would never leave his house to talk to his fans the way I did. There's no way.